Gorgeous night on a Sunday. Bristol, Connecticut, the Giamatti Center. Greenfield, the site, and it will be loud here tonight. Darien, Connecticut, taking on Lincoln, Rhode Island, the Connecticut state champions, the Rhode Island state champions, in an elimination game, trying to stay alive here in the metro region. New York and New Jersey picking up wins yesterday. They'll meet tomorrow, 1 p.m. in a matchup of undefeated teams. The loser of that game will take on the winner of this game on Wednesday. Summer comes to a close when it comes to Little League Baseball for the loser of this game. A lot on the line here today. Eric Fried alongside Gabby Sanchez. We saw it in our first game. Tension can get dialed up a little bit. The drama builds because truly the season's on the line.
Yeah, you got the nerves, and it's whoever can control the nerves the best seems to come out victorious. We saw it in game one. It's going to be exciting to see this game. Both these teams, they got here for a reason. They can play the game of baseball.
We expect teams to do whatever it takes to keep their teams alive, and we already got a glimpse of that when it comes to Rhode Island yesterday because they have a center fielder who can get it done. Adrian Duffney did this yesterday.
Oh, top 10 play. You got to give it to him. My goodness, that saved 2 runs in the ball game. He can go get it.
Expect more of the same here tonight. Players doing a little of that. And here is the Lincoln, Rhode Island batting order. Lincoln losing to New York yesterday by a final score of 10-3, sending Port Washington to that game tomorrow. Jackson Lockhart, Luca Martinelli, Milo Sheridan will be doing the pitching tonight. Batting cleanup will be Hugo Fierro, John Radigan, Ryder Norman, Tucker Shonier, Adrian Duffney, Eli Lambert, Kate Santos, Danny Linares, Harry Mellon. Continuous batting order, so everyone will hit all game long. And this Lincoln team has done some of its best work with their backs against the wall this summer.
Yeah, it seems like it doesn't matter. Even if they are in the loser's bracket, they know what to do to get out of it. They've done it before. They're looking to do it again here.
Through districts and states, they faced elimination. They do it for the first time here in the regionals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1, thrown by Charlie McLean, who's getting the start for Darien Little League here tonight. Fly ball to center field. Rex Paquette puts it away as Lockhart is retired, 1 down here in the first. Darien lost to New Jersey yesterday here at Greenfield. 8-2. New Jersey scored 4 runs in the top of the 6th to put it away. Darien defeating Waterford 7-4 for the Connecticut State Championship. 1 down for Luca Martinelli. And that hits Luca on the helmet. And Luca only knows 1 speed, and that's all out down the line.
Safe. He was flying. He just got hit right in the noggin. Gets knocked down and did about a 3.6-second sprint to first base.
Well, his nickname is The Flash, and everything he does is quick, including get up and get down the line after getting hit in the helmet. Slow roller left side. This is going to be a tough play. Good throw. A strike on to first. Chase Sutter, who pitched yesterday for Darien, showing that arm here. Martinelli down to second base with 2 down.
Yeah, Chase Sutter, he knew it the whole way through. He got that baseball, got around it perfectly, and then just showed off the strong arm. Beautifully done. You see where his momentum is going towards that first base. Takes that step. Really good throw over to first base.
Martinelli had to retreat back to the bag at second. Strike 1 to the cleanup hitter, Hugo Fierro, who was 1 for 1 with a couple of walks yesterday in the loss to New York. Hugo obviously has good taste in movies. Down the count 0-2. Great grab by Butler on the short hop. Keep Martinelli at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Back to the pitcher. McLean with the flip over to first. Pretty easy inning for Charlie McLean. 8 pitches that inning. Darien coming to the plate when we come back to Bristol. Darien Little League, Darien, Connecticut, their first regional appearance since 1961. The last time a Darien team went to Williamsport was 1958. They went 3-0 in the state tournament. 18-7 the aggregate score, and we told you about the win over Waterford 7-4. Hugh Butler had 2 home runs in that game, and Butler will back second today for Joe Passione and Darien Little League behind Luca Hidaka. Then Chase Sutter third, Alex Abelson the cleanup, Rex Paquette, Jack Houlihan, Charlie McLean the pitcher, Roscoe Hurdy the big hurt, Joey Passione, Johnny Huntington, Logan Massey, and Wells Johnson will bat 12th for the Connecticut State Champions, and they will face Milo Sheridan, who takes the mound for Rhode Island to start here today. He threw 22 pitches in relief last night. So we got to look at Milo yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, look, Milo Sheridan throws the ball exceptionally well. It's that low 3-quarter. He was the MVP in the state tournament, looking to have another big game here today.
First batter he faces is Luca Hidaka, the shortstop, who was 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI against New Jersey yesterday. First pitch from Milo Sheridan is a ground ball to second. Tricky hop off the second baseman's glove, and it's going to be Hidaka reaching on the error to start things.
Hidaka putting it in play. Eli Lambert trying to make the play, just an in-between hop. All he had to do was just stick that glove out there just a little bit quicker out in front. He would have been able to get it off the short hop. But because he stayed back, ball ends up hitting him right in the wrist and gets away.
It's that old saying, you play the ball, don't let the ball play you.
Don't let the ball play you. That is absolutely correct.
Sheridan's got some good gas here to start on a warm night in Bristol. 81 degrees, humid. Feels like he's got a little bit more extra than last night.
It seems like all of a sudden he realizes how important this ball game is. Win or go home. He's got a little extra oomph in that right arm.
0-2 the count to Butler. Butler was on it, fouled it off.
Now does Sheridan have a little wrinkle, maybe a little slider, curveball, something that he can kind of throw down in the dirt? Or does he stick with that fastball? It's a good one.
Another 0-2. Off the end of the bat, foul. And we'll do it again. Hugh was 1 for 3 against New Jersey yesterday. Seems like all gas, no brakes right now for Milo Sheridan.
Milo Sheridan, I mean, he's letting it eat today. It's straight fastballs. Here you go. You're going to be a little bit late on it. I'm not going to let you speed up your bat.
First time he's missed the zone in 7 pitches. 1-2 to Butler. Told you about Hughes' heroics in the state final with the 2 home runs. So he's got the pop. Sends one to right field. It's hit hard. Wow. Shading over to right was Duffney. Great job by the center fielder. We showed you just a few moments ago the great diving catch. Some of the unsung things that he does is just being perfectly positioned to read where it is, because he got to that gap quickly.
Look, this ball is well struck off the bat of Hugh Butler. And look at what Duffney is able to do. He gets over it, gets it quickly, and all that does is it doesn't let Hidaka go all the way to third. Keeps him at second.
Good job by Adrian Duffney, the center fielder, to get over there. So it's first and second. Hidaka at second. Butler with his second hit of the regional at first. And here is Chase Sutter. Just missed. It's 2-0.
And if you're Chase Sutter now, you're looking to do some damage. You know you're going to get a fastball. Sheridan's been throwing a bunch of them.
Ground ball right side. They look for the force at second and get it. Hard slide by Butler into Fierro. Moving over to third is Hidaka. Runners on the corners with 1 down.
That's a nice little bounce back for Eli Lambert there, making the play, getting the force out at second base, keeping the double play in order.
Number 27.
There's the left fielder, Alex Abelson, 0 for 2 yesterday against Jersey. Checked his swing, ball 1.
Right now, if you're Connecticut, you want to just put the ball in play. Try to at least get 1 here with first and third and 1 out.
Comes inside, swing and a miss, 1-1. There goes the runner, throw back to the pitcher. They try to find the third base runner napping in Hidaka, but he gets back there safely. So second and third with with 1 out rather.
Now let's see if they move the infield in. They're not. They're going to be playing back. So they'll give up the 1, especially up the middle. It looks like first and third are playing in. So any ball hit to first and third, they will come home.
3-1.
Abelson being smart, too, at the plate. They're not going to give you anything. Go ahead, get your walk, go over to first base, but be ready for that fastball. Sheridan's been throwing a bunch of them.
Wide of first. Count is full.
That just goes to show how hard Milo Sheridan is throwing. You know that you're going to get a fastball, and the hitters are still late hitting foul balls down that right field line, the righties. Big pitch here. Milo Sheridan looking for the strikeout.
Abelson granted time to reset before the 3-2 pitch. Sheridan just takes that extra beat before beginning his windup. Good battle here as Abelson fouls another one off.
If you're Sheridan, you're going to have to stick with that fastball. If you're Abelson, right now you're still a little bit late. You've got to be able to get that foot down a little bit quicker.
Seven pitch at bat. Turns out to be a walk for Alex Abelson, and the bases are loaded with one out here in the first for Connecticut.
That was a fun battle there. Abelson versus Sheridan, fouling off some tough pitches. Ends up getting the walk and winning that battle.
Here comes Darien's hype man, Rex Paquette. I don't know if it was the home crowd fueling Rex or vice versa last night. I have a feeling it was more of the latter than the former, because Rex was fun to watch last night.
He was pumping up the crowd, and I was all there for it. That was fun to see.
1-1 to the 11-year-old.
Now the infield is playing in at this moment with Rex up. If they get the ground ball, they're going to try to get that out at home.
On the corner, it's 1-2. Chopped. Sheridan gloves it, comes to home for the force in time. Great job by Milo Sheridan. That ball was a snow cone for a second. Looked like it was going to leave the glove, but he stuck with it, made a good throw, and cuts down the run at the plate. We're still scoreless.
Wow, what a play. Milo Sheridan just showing off the athleticism. If he doesn't make that play, it's going to probably be a run score, but since he's able to cut it off, able to get that force out at home, that's a heads-up athletic play.
Here's Jack Houlihan. Takes ball one. Jack picked up a hit in the regional loss last night to New Jersey. Bases loaded, 2 out, infield slides back. Ball 2.
And I feel like this is a take moment, but he is trying, and this is a photo with him and his idol, his favorite player, Aaron Judge. And he is trying to say, Aaron Judge, come at me right now. Let me hit a ball over the fence here.
Maybe Aaron Judge would have the green light 3-0, but Jack Houlihan does not have the green light 3-0.
And that was a great 3-0 pitch, too, right on the corner outside, not what you're looking for anyways.
See Houlihan right on top of the plate. Fouls it off, it's 3-2.
Good swing, but again, just a little bit late. That just goes to show what Sheridan has right now with that fastball. These are the moments, too, as a kid in the backyard playing 3-2, bases loaded. What's going to happen? Who's going to win this battle?
Sheridan brings the payoff pitch. Misses down low, ball 4, and that walks in a run.
Well, Houlihan won that battle. Really nice at bat. 3-0, all of a sudden turns into 3-2. He doesn't expand, doesn't let the nerves get to him, ends up getting the walk. Connecticut now has a 1-0 lead and still have the bases loaded with 2 outs.
Here's the pitcher, Charlie McLean. Connecticut had him loaded with 1 out, and Sheridan almost got out of the jam without giving up a run, but Houlihan worked the walk. And here's McLean. He takes strike 1.
That was with Sheridan, too, one of the things I'm starting to look at the pitch count. Already at 29 pitches. This is going to be pitch number 30 in the first.
1-1. Harry Mellon, the catcher for Sheridan. That's out of play, and it's 1-2. Do it again.
How about the reclaim too? Making the adjustment, understanding, okay, Sheridan is throwing hard, there's 2 strikes, then choking up on the bat. Making that bat just a little bit lighter so he can get the bat head through the zone. There's the choke up.
Sheridan brings another 1-2. Gets the strikeout, leaves him loaded, but a run does score for Darien in the first. An error, a couple of walks, and a single. Connecticut perhaps could have had more, but Sheridan battled, just gave up the 1. And that's where we are as we head to the second in Bristol. Ready for the top half of the second inning. Rhode Island left a runner on second rather in the first. Yesterday against New York, they had their opportunities. They left 10 on base. They left the bases loaded in the 6th inning, did not score in that inning. So they've been knocking on the door. Can they push it open is the question today against Darien.
Yeah, it's about getting that big hit with runners in scoring position. They were not able to do it yesterday. Looking to see if they could do it here today.
John Radigan will lead things off. Fouls it off for strike 1. McLean threw 8 pitches in the first inning. By contrast, 33 pitches thrown by Milo Sheridan. You said early, keeping an eye on that pitch count, and it got elevated quickly. Slow roller to the left side. We know Sutter's got a great arm, has plenty of time. 1 away. I'll bring up Ryder Norman.
Number 99, Ryder Norman.
Norman checked his swing, ball 1. Ryder had one of those walks yesterday. He's known for having a really good eye. Nickname might be Stormin', but he's just as happy taking a walk and getting on base. That's not exactly storming, but it's effective in baseball.
Norman Stormin'.
2-1 to Ryder. Ball 3.
There's number 99. I'm guessing that he likes Judge as well. A lot of players, when you're looking at it, like Judge.
Norman will storm down the first base, hit by a pitch. So he's aboard again. Meets up with his manager, Kevin Green, who's the first base coach for Lincoln, Rhode Island.
Number 2, Tucker Schwanier.
Here comes Tucker Schwanier. There you see Kevin. We saw Kevin briefly after the game last night. We thought, and you know, he expanded a little bit, like they had their chances, like we just talked about, with leaving a lot of runners on, looking for that timely hit. Couple of guys, you know, we showed you that highlight reel play made by Adrian Duffney, that there's a couple guys who are maybe trying too hard to make a play. Just kind of relax, ease into it. But he brought up the fact, 5-0 in elimination games. We're not going to panic. We're not going to be afraid. We're going to go out there and play our game.
It's one of those situations where we've been there before, and these guys know how to play through losing in a losing bracket. Back against their wall, it does not matter to them. They knew they had their opportunities yesterday to win that ball game. They just couldn't come through. Shortly yesterday had a nice game too. He had a nice base hit to left field, scored a run.
He works a walk, so Norman reaches, and now Tucker Schwanier reaches. 2 on with 1 out in the second.
And we've seen walks hurt teams this whole entire tournament. It doesn't matter, walks will hurt.
Back up the middle, it's a base hit. Up quickly with it is Rex Paquette, so they'll hold the runner at third. Bases loaded. Adrian Duffney. We know he can do it with the glove. He does it with the bats. He has his second hit of the regional.
Oh, Duffney with the beautiful swing. Right back to where the ball came, stayed inside of it nicely. Just beautifully done, short, quick. Stays through that baseball, drives it right back up the box.
Fly ball to the shortstop, second baseman rather, Passion back on it. And very quickly, Lambert is retired. So the bases loaded, 1 out. Lambert swings at the first pitch, pops it up, and now Cade Santos steps in.
And again, maybe putting a little bit too much pressure on themselves. Going up there, swinging. I like the aggression. Just got to get the right pitch to swing at.
McLean gets the call for strike 1. Quickly 0-2 to Santos. Norman gets hit by a pitch. Schwanier works a walk. Duffney follows with a single. Things are building for Lincoln, but then the pop-up and now the 0-2 pitch to Santos. That's up. Third base coach Merrick Fierro calls time. He wants to talk to Cade Santos.
Try to get him just to calm down just a little bit. Don't try to overdo it, understanding the situation of the ball game.
Slow down McLean a little bit.
And slow down McLean as well.
McLean brings a 1-2. Called strike 3. McLean working the corners, getting the call, getting the strikeout to retire the side. He leaves them loaded here in the second. 1-0 Darien after 1.5. Little League Baseball Regionals continue with Little League Around the Bases, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Our whip-around coverage of every region continues throughout the evening on ESPN+, hosted by Matt Schick and Mike Rooney. I know Runes has checked in with you periodically, so
with you too.
Using all his sources that he has available across the country to make sure he's got every bit of information, that we don't miss a thing from coast to coast. We've got the East Coast covered here. Rhode Island and Connecticut going head-to-head. Earlier, it was New Hampshire and Maine, a game won by Maine 10-6. So Gray Maine staying alive in the New England Regional Tournament. They'll play again on Wednesday. This is our first elimination game in the Metro. New York and New Jersey with victories. Rhode Island and Connecticut here in this elimination game. And we're going to have a little jewelry removal for the pitcher.
The swag has to come off.
Speaking of swag, here's Roscoe Hurting. The big hurt.
The big hurt.
Brings the swag. Swings at the first pitch. Ground ball handled well by Lambert. That was one that handcuffed him, but he scooped it up, gets the out, one away.
That's another tough hop. And Eli's able to stay with it and make the play. Love to see that, especially after last inning. He did make an error. Just staying with it, staying composed, making the play.
Joey Passione, second baseman. Back to the pitcher. Sheridan to first. Quickly 2 down.
And this is what Milo Sheridan needed. After last inning, he threw a bunch of pitches. Try to see if he can have himself a quick one here in the second.
Number 16,
33 in the first. So far, 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Much needed. Here is Johnny Huntington. Takes ball 1. One-on-one. Lincoln had to beat Barrington twice to reach the regionals, including 2-1 in the championship. Sheridan struck out 12 in 5 2/3 innings of work in one of those elimination games in the States. So he's been in this position before.
And I have a feeling, too, that they might just have to ride him the whole game here today. He might get to that 85 pitch mark.
Well, this inning certainly helped when it comes to pitch management. 7-pitch inning for Milo Sheridan. He gets the strikeout. A 1-2-3 inning. What do you like about Milo right now, Gabby?
Well, he's sticking with the heater. Gotta love it, especially after that first, getting a 1-2-3 on 7 pitches.
Want your child to experience the teamwork and fun of Little League baseball or softball? Visit playlittleleague.org and enter your address to find a Little League community program near you. I think I saw. Congratulations to North Carolina. Won the softball Little League World Series down in North Carolina. Greenfield was busy a couple of weeks ago with 2 regional tournaments for softball. I'll tell you what, the crew here has done a fantastic job behind the scenes, but what you can see, that field and how pristine it looks. Just sun is setting on an August night. Just idyllic kind of vibe here right now.
I can honestly say I never played on a field this nice when I was in Little League. I would have been saying, what's this green stuff? Why isn't it all clay?
Oh, the sun's going down. This is
a beauty.
Yeah, this is kind of a sad night for us Northerners here. You mentioned the other day how, like, oh, it stays light long here. Yeah, well, sunsets at 7:59 tonight, which is a true indication that the darkness of winter is creeping in closer and closer.
I live in Miami.
We got our first sub 8 o'clock sunset here in Connecticut, in Bristol today, and that's usually just the start of the rapid downhill slide to the winter solstice. Leadoff walk for Danny Linares to get things started for Lincoln, Rhode Island. So the leadoff is aboard for the first time here for Rhode Island.
What a beauty of a bunt.
Only play is the first. The sacrifice is successful. Harry Mellon, the number 12 hitter, executes the sacrifice. 1 down.
Just a beauty of a bunt, well executed. He even was able to deaden. Look at the ball coming off the bat. He's able to deaden that ball. Makes the pitcher come up to make that, to field it. McLean has to come in, get that ball, and go over to first.
Strike 1 to Jackson Lockhart. Leadoff hitter. Flied out to center his first time. Skipped up, blocked nicely by Butler.
I'll tell you what, Butler behind home plate, saw it yesterday and here today again. Does a really nice job with his body, squaring that ball up right off the chest, right in front of him.
1-2 the count now to Lockhart. To the first baseman, Huntington to the bag, moving over to third is Linares, 2 down. I'll bring up Luca Martinelli, hit by a pitch his first time. You can see Sutter at third, playing about, what, 6 steps in on the grass? Expecting a bunt. Here it comes, and Luca fouls it off.
It's smart, though, where he was trying to bunt that ball. He is looking at Sutter at third base and saying, all right, well, if you're not going to give me third, I'm going to go over to first. I'm going to push it right there with me. I'll try to keep it in front.
Luca waiting on the sign from his third base coach. He's going to try to lay one down and beat it out, you would think. There it is, but it's foul.
Now the interesting part, and I know this might sound crazy, does he try it again or is he going to swing the bat?
With an 0-2 count, if you foul off a bunt, you're out.
And I think they're telling him to go ahead and swing the bat.
Sutter still expecting the bunt. Lucas swings away. It's going to be a clean play, and it is on the infield. Hidaka over to Huntington to get the speedy Martinelli, who put the ball in play. Rhode Island leaves another runner stranded, this time at third base. Still looking for a run as we head to the bottom of the third in Bristol. Earlier today, the New England Regional, their first elimination game, won by Maine. They eliminated New Hampshire, so Maine advancing on. They'll next play Wednesday. 2 days of rest for Maine and their pitchers. They'll take on the loser of tomorrow's game between Vermont and Massachusetts. We get started tomorrow, 9 a.m., bright and early, ESPN. We've got 3 games tomorrow. 9 a.m., New England region, Vermont and Massachusetts. 1 p.m., the Metro Showdown between New York and New Jersey. 5 p.m., a Mid-Atlantic elimination game between Delaware and Maryland. Pennsylvania beat Delaware earlier today, 8-1. Washington, D.C. beat Maryland, stunned Maryland. Capitol Hill Little League scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th to come from behind and pick up the victory. Logan Massey leading things off for Darien here in the 3rd. 1-0 Connecticut. They picked up a run in the 1st. Came inside, and Massey couldn't get it. 2-1.
I loved it, too, because Logan Massey was showing the bunt, and they told him to step out and said, no, 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 swing the bat. Got to get that foot down just a little bit earlier. A bit tardy here on the swing. Oh, that front foot is still in the air as that ball is crossing home plate. Got to start that swing just a tick earlier. Get that foot down so you're ready to swing.
3-2 the count to Logan Massey. Strikeout for Milo Sheridan. Strikeout number 3 for Milo. 1 down.
And again, we talked just a tick late. Look at that front foot. As that ball passes, it's still in the air as he's trying to swing. Your body is not going to let you swing until that foot hits the ground.
You can tell, though, when Logan gets the timing right and he catches one.
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
Yeah, oh, he swings hard. He's not going up there looking for a base hit. He's looking to do damage. But timing in baseball goes hand in hand. It's hard to hit when your timing is off.
Wells Johnson, number 12 hitter, 1 for 2 against New Jersey yesterday. You know, we had a 17-minute delay earlier today as they were working on a ruling in our previous game. If we only had Wells available at that time, if that happens again, Wells, and we're filling 17 minutes, you come up here, put on a headset, because you saw what his special talent is, right? He can name all
47
all the presidents.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm not even close to that.
No, well, you don't need to be. You got Wells. Outsource it to Wells.
Yeah, I'm going to phone a friend.
Wells sends one to left field, and reaching up is Martinelli.
I thought for a second there that ball was going to get over Martinelli's head. He's able to stay with it and make the play with a small little jump at the end. This ball well struck by Wells Johnson. Here's Martinelli. You see him have to jump just a little bit to make the play.
He stretched out everything he had on that one. Luka Hidaka with a squib to the right side. Lambert's been busy. The flip to first, and that will do it. A 1-2-3 inning for Milo Sheridan. Rhode Island and Connecticut in a tight one in this elimination game. Darien on top 1-0 as we head to the 4th in Bristol. Little Metro region history. Massapequa won in 22. Smithfield, Rhode Island won in 2023. Staten Island in 2024. And last year, Fairfield National Little League rolled through states, and they came here to Bristol in front of a loud Intuit crowd. We saw their manager, Brian, on our way out yesterday. He was here checking things out. They picked up the Metro Region Championship.
He told me he retired from coaching.
I would go out on top.
Why wouldn't you?
You win a regional, you go to Williamsport.
You say, we did what we were supposed to do. It's not going to get any better than this. I'm done.
Top of the fourth. Milo Sheridan leading things off. The pitcher grounded to third his first time. .40 pitches through the first 3 innings for Charlie McLean. Falls behind 3-0 to the leadoff hitter here in the fourth for Rhode Island. There's a strike, and it's 3-1. Chase Sutter threw 65 pitches yesterday. Rex Paquette, 26. Houlihan, Abelson, Purdy, all on the mound for Connecticut. So they managed things yesterday in that loss, trying to set things up here. Charlie McLean. And Sheridan's aboard to start things off here in the fourth.
And for Rhode Island, they've already had a guy reach base in every single inning so far in this ball game.
Can they chase them home from the bases is the question.
Yeah, the problem was in game one, they left 10. They already have 5 here tonight.
Sheridan well off the bag, draws the throw and heads down the line. He'll be able to head to third base. Knocked down by Chase Sutter at third, or Sheridan maybe would have tried to score. Mistake for Darien, and Lincoln trying to take advantage. Nobody out and a runner at third.
I think Sheridan actually had the right idea. Get a big secondary. He ends up getting the throw, but as soon as they throw, you want to go, you don't want to stop, and you can see he hesitated. And if he would have been able to take off right away, he might have had a chance, at least maybe to score.
Now, when he was that far off the bag, is he trying to draw a throw? Because
I think he went to go steal and then realized he didn't have the right jump, so he tried to put the brakes on. But as soon as you see that ball get thrown over to first,
because his first break was back to first.
Yeah, you got to. As soon as you see that, you get out there. Now you're in trouble if that catcher runs straight at you and now makes you decide which way you're going to run. But if the catcher decides for you and I'm going to go ahead and throw to first, you got to take off. So you can see right here, instead of him taking off, he's going to go back to first, and then that's when he says, oh, let me go back now. See, in that situation, as soon as that ball is being thrown, you just take off to second, and he flies, by the way. He is extremely fast on the bases.
Here's Hugo Fierro, infield in. Knocked down, Sheridan's trying to score from third, and he will do so standing up, and we're tied. Oh, you mentioned the speed. He got to third quickly. You knew he was just thinking anything in the dirt, anything that gets away, I'm going, and he got there easily.
This ball doesn't even get that far away, but it's just the speed. You have no chance.
Ground ball to the right side, picked up by Huntington. So errors were costly for Connecticut yesterday. They had 3 against New Jersey. An error costly here, allowing Sheridan to reach third, and then he scores on the wild pitch. Fierro retired, 1 away.
Number 13, John Ladigan.
So the Lincoln crowd outnumbered by the Darien crowd as we play here in Connecticut, but Lattice, they've been here tonight now that their team has come back to tie things up. (2-0) to John Radigan, grounded to third in the second. 2-1. Comes inside, and it's ball 3. 3-1 now to John Radigan. Three and 2. Kevin Green says John has one of the bigger voices on the team. Big personality. Called strike 3. McLean gets the strikeout. 2 down.
Number 99, Ryder Norman.
Time called by Hugh Butler to go out and talk to his pitcher.
I love it too, because as soon as Hugh Butler is coming out, McLean he's looking at the scoreboard saying, how many pitches do I have? Oh, okay, that's why you're coming out.
He's at 55.
I mean, I would expect that at this point, you got to kind of just go for the win here.
Well, now they're going to take him out. So there was, maybe the catcher was trying to buy a little time, but that's not the case. It's not like there's somebody down the bullpen. Was the dugout just telling him to go out, buy a little time so they could talk through strategy, add up the numbers, check the math, because that's such an important part of what happens here. Oh, guess who's coming into the game? Your guy, Rex Paquette, getting set to pitch. Here he comes. If you haven't seen Rex yet, he can be electric, the 11-year-old. No shyness to him. We'll see what he can do here in a 1-1 game in the 4th with 2 down when we come back. All right, so Rex Paquette comes on. It was 55 pitches, reverts back to 50 for McLean. So that's the 2 days rest threshold. So I think that's they're just running through the numbers. Like you just said, do you ride with someone as far as you can, or do you try to manage your staff for what's ahead in this tournament, knowing that there is no ahead if you don't win this game? That's the challenge right now.
That's the hard part. It's you have to trust in whoever it is that you're bringing in when your pitcher is rolling. And boy, they do trust Rex Paquette. The 11-year-old, Mr. Ice in his veins. The moment is never too big. They use him as the closer.
Cat pitched yesterday. Called a strike. And it's 1-2 to Ryder Norman. Just missed. Up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryder was hit by a pitch in the 2nd. That's out of play. So after leaving a runner on in scoring position in the 1st, the bases loaded in the 2nd, a runner at 3rd in the 3rd, Lincoln finally chases home a run here in the fourth. Bases empty. 2 down, 2-2 the count to Ryder Norman. Called strike 3. Paquette gets the strikeout, and yep, he's doing what Rex does. 1-1 after 3.5 here in Bristol. Season on the line. Back in Bristol, Connecticut, Metro showdown between Rhode Island and Connecticut, and Milo Sheridan's been throwing gas from the start.
Oh, I mean, he's not letting off the gas. That's all he's doing. Here's old number 1, and not only that, showing off the wheels. How fast is Milo Sheridan? Well, I'll tell you how fast he is. This is how fast. He's going to go ahead and beat Jordan McLean from the pitcher's mound to home, and he was on third.
Milo, according to manager Kevin Green, probably our best player, had a big home run in the States. He was big on the mound, as we mentioned before, against Barrington in an elimination game, 12 strikeouts. He had the game-winning run in that final against Barrington, 2-1. He's got the speed, he's got the strength, and he's got the ball here 51 pitches in. So the next number to watch for Milo is 65, unless they say we are riding you to the finish line because we need to win this game. A win here today, and Rhode Island would then play again on Wednesday. Sheridan is already at 51 pitches. That means he has to have 3 days rest, so he wouldn't be available until the championship game, which is scheduled for, that's Friday. So we'll see how they play it out. I mean, really,
if he goes to 85,
it's 4 days.
It's 4 days rest, and he'll be able to.
85.
So that's what I was thinking, that he would go to 85.
Yep. Yep. It's an elimination game. The winner plays Wednesday. The winner of that Wednesday game plays in the Metro Championship game on Friday.
And that's a winner-take-all. You don't have to have 2 losses there.
Here we are on a Sunday night. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you need those 4 full days of rest. So go to the 85, which is the limit for a pitcher in a game.
And then if they are able to win and win the next game, then all of a sudden you have Sheridan for a championship ball game.
3-0 the count to Hugh Butler, leading things off in the fourth. First things first, it's a 1-1 game.
Yep.
That's up for a ball. 4-pitch walk to Butler. He starts things here in the bottom of the fourth with a walk.
Number 17, Chase Sutter.
Chase Sutter scored the Connecticut run back in the first. Sends one out to center field. Duffney has it. Sutter has his second hit of the regional. The first two are aboard for Darien here in the fourth.
Oh, Chase Sutter, that's a beauty of a swing. Staying inside this baseball, the connection to the back hip, going through it, driving it the opposite way. That's a bullet out there to center field.
Delayed steal, Butler. Aggressive on the bases, takes third.
So smart, heads up play by Butler. Just take a look at him here. He's gonna see the throw back and right away he is off and running.
Darien aggressive here in the fourth in a 1-1 game. And it's gonna pay off. It gets away from the catcher. Butler slides in safely. Connecticut on top 2-1.
Boy, how big was that stolen base now. Ball ends up getting by. Should have been at second. Instead, he's at third. That's going to be an easy score. Darien is cooking now, and the fans are back on their feet.
Time being called here, and conversation on the mound. Assistant coach Merrick Fierro will go out and talk to Milo Sheridan. All credit to Hugh Butler. That delayed steal gets him over the third. Pressure building on Lincoln. The pass ball. Butler doesn't hesitate. He comes home to make it 2-1.
So far, 2 of the 3 runs scoring via either a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First Connecticut run was scored with the bases loaded and a walk. Just 3 hits combined for the two teams here tonight. 2-1 to count to Alex Abelson. Alex walked back in the first. That's out of play, and it's 2-2. Hit well, left center field, and it gets down. Martinelli over to grab it. Sutter comes around to score. 3-1 Darien. Alex Abelson delivers here in the fourth.
All right, what a big time hit. Driving this ball out to left center, runner on second. Chase Sutter easily scoring on this base hit. All of a sudden, Connecticut has themselves a 3-1 lead.
Abelson at first, Rex Paquette at the plate. One. And a change coming here. Jackson Lockhart's going to come out of right field. I'm going to assume he's going to go warm up.
Yeah.
Jackson, one of the top pitchers for this Lincoln team, so he'll warm up. And running out is Danny Linares to play right field. Jackson's just got to figure out how to get access to the bullpen. Got it. Now he's got to wait for someone to throw to join him down in the Lincoln bullpen.
I heard the umpire saying he needs a catcher's mitt. And I guess they said, well, we only have one of those, so he's going to have to go use the infield glove.
Kate Santos hopes that Jackson doesn't throw too hard in the pen.
Just a nice, easy one.
Just get loose.
Just get loose.
Keep it light. 1 and 2 the count to Paquette. That's off the plate. It's 2 and 2. Milo Sheridan up to 65 pitches. 3 and 2. Frustration showing for Sheridan, who's pitched so well here today, but he's given up 2 runs here in the 4th. Perhaps the final batter he'll face here tonight. 3-2. Soft roller looking for the tag and getting it. The late throw to first is wild, and Paquette wastes no time heading to second. That throw ends up in the outfield, backed up nicely by Martinelli to save a run.
That's a very nice job by Martinelli, understanding where he needs to be. Sometimes those are the unsung heroes in a ball game.
So Mellon will go out for a little conversation here. This definitely feels like a bit of a stall moment here for Lincoln, trying to make sure Lockhart can throw a couple down the bullpen.
He's young, he gets ready quick.
And he could have come right in from right field
Easily.
and pitch, but they just let him dial in a couple pitches. Yes, look, he's got to show his full repertoire. So Sheridan's going to keep working here. He'll throw to Houlihan, who walked with the bases loaded back in the 1st. Houlihan offered with the bunt, strike 1. Oh and 2. Do it again.
He's battling.
Another 0-2 pitch to Houlihan.
Looks to me like Sheridan might be getting a little tired. Seems like he might be trying to overthrow at some moments. That elbow's starting to drop down. Just getting that ball up.
Two. Count runs full.
Fighting. Houlihan up there, he's just fighting off these fastballs. Making Sheridan just throw the extra pitches.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming. Squibbed foul.
I love the battles, though. There's nothing in baseball for me that's better than that battle. Pitcher versus batter going mano to mano.
Paquette at second. Houlihan at the plate. Ninth pitch at the at-bat from Milo Sheridan. Didn't miss by much. Looked like a pretty good pitch, but Sheridan didn't get the call, so it's a walk. Houlihan wins the battle, and that will be it for Milo Sheridan.
Boy, that looked like a good pitch, too. Now, Houlihan, look how close he is to home plate, too. But look where the ball was supposed to be. So usually when a catcher has to reach over as much as he did, because he was set up on that outside corner, it's hard for the umpire to give him that call.
So that's it for Milo Sheridan, and Jackson Lockhart will come on. Two runs have scored in the inning. Inning started with a walk to Butler. Sutter followed with a single. Butler in a key moment stole third on a delayed steal. He scored then on a pass ball. Abelson, an RBI single, brought in Sutter. And now Jackson Lockhart getting loose. Lockhart threw 21 pitches yesterday in relief. One of 4 pitchers to throw for Lincoln yesterday.
Did it revert back to 20? Which is why he's able to throw again here today.
You're right, because
it finished at 21,
but it reverted back in the scorebook here
to
right
20.
Point. Yep.
That's why he's able to come back and pitch here today.
He did throw 21, but it is credited or considered a 20-pitch
outing. It's interesting how they do that. But, I mean, they understand this portion of the game. They can't afford anything else. So they're going to go with their Jackson Lockhart and say, hey, this is your ball.
Rhode Island, number 5, Jackson Lockhart.
They call him Hollywood. Got a lot of swagger.
Oh, there's some swag. Got the yellow cleats going. Pants up.
Needs to work out of a jam here and eliminate the drama for Lincoln and keep it a 2-run game.
Look at that swag. Got the eye black on.
Got the high socks.
Just love it.
Prove of that.
For Connecticut, number 24, Charlie McLean.
So here is Charlie McLean, struck out against Sheridan back in the first. Fouls it off for strike 1. Young man they call C-Mac takes a ball. First and second, 1 out, 2 runs in here in the 4th. Rhode Island tied it at 1 in the top of the 4th. Connecticut answered right back with these 2 runs so far here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Hit well to left and knocked down, but not caught by Martinelli. Paquette chugs around the score. Throw to third is not in time. Taking second is McLean. Connecticut adds another run. It's 4-1. RBI double for Charlie McLean.
Boy, McLean coming up huge. Rips this ball to left field. Tell you this, Martinelli made a nice play of just knocking that ball down and getting that ball in. Well, boy, it looks like Connecticut is on a roll right now. 3 runs so far in this inning.
Up for ball one to Roscoe Hurdy. Grounded to second in the second. Infield in with runners at second and third and 1 out here in the 4th.
And the big hurt is up.
2-0 the count to Hurdy. Ball 3. Four-pitch walk, and Hurdy will take first, and Connecticut has loaded the bases.
Number 2, Joey Passion.
I'll bring up Joey Passion, who takes strike 1. Back behind, the runners will hold. Houlihan thought about it, but put on the brakes as Mellon tracked it down.
Yeah, with 1 out, no reason to try to do anything on that one. Let your hitter swing it with bases loaded.
Back to the shortstop. The throw to the plate is in time for the force. Big out there for Lincoln. 2 down, bases still loaded here in the 4th.
That's a big time play. Hero comes up clutch. Nice and easy. Not rushing it. Make sure he makes a strong throw home. Just get the out.
Foul tip off the plate umpire, and gonna need a minute here for Darren Besischek. Third base umpire Tyrone Powell sprinted down right away. Check on his teammate. Johnny Huntington struck out in the second. 0 for 3 in the regional. Bats with the bases loaded, 2 outs. 3 runs in here in the 4th. Just off for a ball. Good block by Mellon behind the plate. Good pitch from Lockhart, swing and a miss for strike 2. Two-two pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded for Connecticut here in the 4th.
Runners can be moving as soon as he crosses home.
That's ball 4. That will bring in a run, and Connecticut has scored again here in the 4th.
Number 34, Logan Massey.
Logan Massey struck out in the 3rd.
I tell you what, if Logan Massey all of a sudden gets on time, The way he's swinging the bat, this ball can go a long, long way.
Oh, 2 to Logan Massey. His manager, Joe Passion, telling Logan to choke up, and Logan's like, I can't get the bat speed I need if I'm choking up, but I got you, coach. So he chokes up for the 0-2.
Situation saying, okay, coach, if that's what you want, I'll choke up for you with 2 strikes.
Two and 2, the count now to Massey. Another 3-2 count with the bases loaded and 2 down. Ball 4, that will bring in a run.
And for Jackson Lockhart coming into this ball game, that's the 4th walk that he has given up in 5 batters.
Number 23, Wells Johnson.
Here's the number 12 hitter, Wells Johnson. Line to left his first time. Takes strike 1. Popped up, foul ground, and unable to get there is Radigan from third. Lockhart also gave chase, so Lockhart ahead in the count 0-2 on Wells Johnson. The 0-2. Line caught at first by Norman to save at least 1, maybe 2 runs. But the damage done by Darien. They scored 5 times in the 4th inning. Hugh Butler was the catalyst on the base pass. Rex Paquette really lit the fire coming in out of the bullpen, getting the crowd fired up, and everyone was celebrating wearing blue here in Connecticut.
Find Little League on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the official handles at Little League. And don't forget to use the hashtag LLWS.
You didn't forget to use your announcer voice to read that.
You better believe it.
Tucker Shonier, first pitch he sees here in the 5th inning, lines it to left for the base hit. He's aboard for the 2nd time today and the 3rd time in this regional.
And Shonier too, both hits. Where are they going? Opposite field, letting that ball travel. Just hitting bullets the opposite way.
Adrian Duffney swings at the first pitch. That's a fair ball. Throw down the second, need to make the tag, and out is the call. I think Shonier was surprised that the throw came down. I would think there'll be a
replay on this one.
A replay requested here for a challenge.
To be like, when I just looking at it live, it looked like that foot got in there.
The out at first, so that takes off the force at second, so this has to be a tag.
Let's see where this tag comes in, because the ball definitely beat Shonier there. And I had that foot before the tag. It's what I saw live.
On the calf, so let's see from different angles. Is there contact that we can see from this angle on that left leg before it gets in there?
Nope, I have that foot hitting before that tag
it's close.
Is applied. Foot hits there, and that glove is still moving to tag.
Are you saying what we've seen so far is conclusive?
I think it's conclusive, and he should be safe.
Again, out the call on the field.
There's the glove hasn't reached yet the leg at that point. You click one more, that's when you see the tag being applied to the leg.
Okay, so it is being handled by video review.
But you are right. I think that Shonier didn't realize that that throw was coming. It's a very nice play at first base.
So tricky, right? You know, you go into third, you have a third base coach telling you to get down, slide, but you
don't
are
have that
on an
second.
island at second base.
Charlie McClain did a really nice job there, just getting that ball, getting it over quickly. Did the right thing too. Step on first, make sure you get the out, and then get it over to second.
So our first challenge of the game. You can challenge all night long if you want, but you're allowed just 2 unsuccessful challenges in the first 6 innings. I don't believe that young man's camera is one of the angles that they're able to use here today, but you never know.
You never know.
So for the moment, Tucker Shonier is holding his ground at second base, hoping that our umpires come back and say that the call is overturned. They're just in listen mode. Decision being made by replay review. And it's a successful challenge. So 2 challenges remain for Rhode Island for the 5th and 6th inning. And Tucker Shonier,
with
little
a smile,
sigh of relief. Tucker's probably saying never a doubt. That's why I'm staying on this base.
I never moved from here. I knew it.
I knew. Eli Lambert steps in with 1 down here in the 5th. (6-1). Darien Little League on top of Lincoln Little League. 5 in the 4th for Connecticut to break the 1-1 tie. Two 2-0 the count to Lambert, who popped out to second in the 2nd. Rex Paquette on in relief of Charlie McClain. Throws a strike. (3-1) the count to Lambert. Left side, cut off by the third baseman. Sutter with the throw, in time. I don't think a challenge is coming here. I think that's close call, but they are not going to challenge. Runner to third is Shonier, 2 down.
Well, they might be challenging.
They might be challenging here. They will. Okay. Take that back.
And this one's not going to be successful.
I think this is one of those moments where Kevin Green is like, I just got one right.
Let's see if I can
I
get
didn't
another
lose
one.
a challenge because I was right. What is there to lose?
You're going to
See,
need,
Kevin,
you
that's
need
Kevin's
base
head,
runners.
bottom of the screen. He had a good look at it, and I think he thought, even though it's just reflex to throw your arms out
Right.
safe, Kevin's like, you know what?
This one should be a quick one.
I like you, Eli, so I'm going to use one of my challenges on you. Yep.
I think he's telling him, way to hustle down this line. Way to make it tough for me. And as a manager, that's what you want. You want your team to hustle to make it tough, whether or not you have to go ahead and have a replay.
So for the moment, Lambert hangs down at first. This may be the longest conversation that Kevin and Eli have had. Kevin told us that Eli's a real quiet kid, doesn't say too much. So maybe he challenged just so they could have a moment together down there at first base.
I like that.
The call is out, so the challenge is unsuccessful. One challenge remaining now for Rhode Island. If it's successful, they'll keep the challenge. They're 1 for 2 in this inning.
Number 34, Cade Santos.
Cade Santos comes to the plate with 2 down. Strike 1. Cade struck out in the second, facing Charlie McLean. First time facing Rex Paquette, who came on with 2 outs in the 4th. Good pitch by Rex Paquette, who does a 360 on the follow through. A little fired up after.
How about the stare down?
Snapping that one off.
Does he go
guess at
back
what's
to
coming
it?
to again? No, he goes to the gas, comes inside, doesn't get the call. Missed for a ball.
I like it. That's pitching, right? Move the feet to come with the breaking ball again. That's big league stuff right there.
There it is, and a great job of hitting done by Santos. He'll bring in a run, an RBI single with 2 outs in the 5th for Cade Santos, his first hit of the regional.
Oh, Cade Santos knew it. Oh, he just came with a fastball in to get me the breaking ball. Really nice job of hitting, going with it, staying on it, driving it the opposite way for an RBI single. I mean, this is a good breaking ball, too. Off the plate. It's a good chase pitch. Santos does a great job hitting.
I'm going to assume that was Cade's mom, Sarah. That was the most excited fan in the Lincoln section.
I would
safe bet.
I would safe bet.
Safe bet.
Safe bet.
She'll cheer for everybody. Oh, big exhale though. Oh. Ground ball to the right side. The throw to first retires Linares. And that will do it for Lincoln, but they do score a run in the 5th, bottom of the 5th, 6-2. Darien, Connecticut on top of Lincoln Little League in this elimination game in Bristol. Fourth inning, the big inning for Darien Little League. Hugh Butler scored the first run, coming in on a pass ball after he had stolen third base. Chase Sutter had a hit. Alex Abelson had an RBI single. Rex Paquette scored. Charlie McLean scored. Roscoe Hurdy scored. They kept the pressure on, and when they were done, they had scored 5 times to take a 6-1 lead. Lincoln, Rhode Island got one back in the 5th, and that's where we stand right now. 6-2 Connecticut in this elimination game. Cade Santos just had that RBI single in the 5th. Lincoln's been good this summer, 5-0 in elimination games. They'll need a comeback in the 6th if they're going to make it 6-0 in elimination games. And Darien with that big 4th inning.
For Connecticut, number 11, Luka Hidaka.
Top of the order for Connecticut in the 5th, Luka Hidaka. One the count to Hidaka. Reached on an error in the 1st and grounded out in the 3rd. Jackson Lockhart trying to keep the score where it is right now, but Hidaka with other plans. Makes the turn at first, will hold it. First base with a leadoff single here in the 5th.
And all of a sudden, we're starting to really see this Connecticut team get hot with the bat. This ball smoked down the third base line. And it seems like right now they're feeling it.
Hugh Butler steps in. That one gets away from Lockhart, so easily taking second is Hidaka.
That's a breaking ball that just got away from him. He wants a new ball. He said, no, this one's not good. That's a little slippery. Let's get me a new ball.
Even if it isn't?
You're still going to do it. I don't want this one anymore.
There's no way I can't throw that ball in. Butler singled in the 1st, walked and scored in the 4th. Now that ball's much better.
That one he can control.
1-1. Fouled out of play. Two and two to Butler. Got on top of that breaking ball. Butler couldn't get it. Strikeout for Lockhart. One down.
It was the ball. That time he was able to get better grip on it. Rip that 12-6er. Oh, geez.
That's going to be a wild pitch. It went all the way through. I think that was the umpire's face mask, right? Yeah, no question, because third base umpire comes down and you take a fastball from close range right off the face mask. Got to make sure you're okay.
Just could not get the glove up.
Aaron Besischek has had a couple here tonight. That one off the mask. Like a foul tip earlier.
Off the chest guard.
He's a volunteer, by the way.
And he's getting beat up.
These umpires are volunteers. I volunteer for this, and you'll be back for more tomorrow.
Yeah, he will.
Umpire and crew volunteering their time all week long. Proud to be a part of this Bristol Regional with 3 regional teams. Being sent to Williamsport, Metro, Mid-Atlantic, and New England. So busy time here at Greenfield. We'll be busy tomorrow. 3 games starting at 9 Eastern time. New England showdown between Vermont and Massachusetts. Ball is loose in the outfield.
Ball in the outfield. Seems like we got some fans playing ball out there, and there's a home run.
Kate Santos now in left field, so he has to go track it down.
Giving it back to the boys. There you go.
Keep it on that side of the fence, please.
Please.
(3-1). Sutter works a walk. He's aboard for a 3rd time tonight. And he's going to get over to second base. He was trying to make Lincoln throw the ball around a little bit, see if they could spring Hidaka from 3rd. So Sutter will take 2nd.
I mean, how about this aggression on the bases?
Now the Rhode Island manager, Kevin Green, is going to come out, talk with the plate umpire. Got to keep your motion going forward here if you're Sutter. So he rounds the base, keeps going. The question is, where was the pitcher with the baseball? I was watching Sutter.
He was on the mound.
Was he on the rubber?
It does not matter.
He's on the mound. That's enough. It doesn't look like.
Doesn't matter.
Kevin's going to.
There is no rule that you have to be on the mound or not on the mound. You can go ahead, and if you want to try the trick play, you're able to do a trick play.
The one I know, Abelson fouls it off, is if you try the hidden ball trick, you cannot be on the mound.
You cannot be on the mound
with the hidden ball trick.
That is correct.
Alex Abelson walked in the 1st, singled in a run in the 4th. Down the count 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the 5th. Breaking ball in there. Good pitch from Lockhart. Gets the strikeout. 2 down. Here's the crowd pleaser, Rex Paquette. Ball skips away. Runner went halfway down the line.
Smart move. Smart move to put the brakes on and get back.
Number 3, Rex Paquette.
Hidaka saw it get away, but it came off the backstop pretty quickly.
And that's how you have to do it if you're at 3rd. You go ahead, it's like you're going to go, but if you see that ball hit and come right back to the catcher, you got to put the brakes on and get back to 3rd.
But throw to 1st is going to be in time. And that will do it.
That will do it.
That's 3 outs. 3 outs. 3 outs. We're all done. 3 outs, no runs. Chaos going on right now, but we're good. I think we're on top. We got it.
We're on top of it.
We got it. We're calling it. It's 6-2 going to the 6th here in Bristol. Welcome back to Breen Field. Bristol, Connecticut's Metro Region elimination game. Connecticut 3 outs away from advancing on to Wednesday's elimination game against the loser of the Monday showdown between New York and New Jersey. 6-2 Darien Little League on top of Lincoln, Rhode Island Little League. Last chance for Lincoln, 12-1-2 to come for Rhode Island here against Rex Paquette in the 6th. Strike one to Harry Mellon. Slapped out to right field. It's down for a base hit. Number 12 hitter who then turns the bag and runs into the first baseman who was in his path. I think they're just going to say stay at first, but he turned the corner and ran right into the back of McLean at first.
What they're saying that when they hit that he was not going to second base. He wasn't going to try going to second. Usually on those, if you hit, you get up and you try to run, and it's going to be a close one. They will give you the interference. This was a tackle here. Bam.
Clipping.
Woo.
Is that a legal block in the back or clipping? Which one counts on that one?
Both of them are going to hurt.
McLean says, it doesn't matter. I got blindsided here. We're going to keep him at first. Harry Mellon's like, I didn't know I had that kind of power. You did, Harry. He's aboard, top of the order. Here's Lockhart. That's chopped wide of third. Lockhart flied out to center in the first. Grounded to first in the third. Kevin Green said this Lincoln team is not built around one person. It's a team 1 through 12, and the number 12 hitter just came up with a base hit to try to start things. That's up for a ball, and it's 1-1.
And that's how you start. Got to score at least 4 in this inning.
Popped up, playable. Paquette was staring at Butler, and Butler was waiting for someone to come in and get it. And it drops foul.
I don't think that Butler knew where that ball was. Paquette thought that Butler was going to go after it, but you got to take charge. Once you see that ball up, I think if you're Paquette, you got to come after it, because you can see Butler has no idea where it is. Paquette ends up stopping. He's right there.
Breaking ball, swung on and missed. 1 out here in the 6th.
How about this? After that, throwing that breaking ball right on the outside corner.
No need to tag. First base occupied.
Correct.
Breaking ball inside to Luca Martinelli. So let's see if Luca's going to try to bunt. He needs to be thinking bunting for a hit here, because Lincoln needs base runners.
And if you're going to do it, you got to go to first.
Checks his swing, and it's 2-0.
Chase Sutter is basically saying, go ahead and swing the bat and try to hit it by me.
Foul tip for a strike. 2-1. Martinelli laid off. Count now 3-1. Slow roller back to the pitcher. He'll make the smart play and get the out at first. 2 down.
Very smart play. Not trying to force the issue. You know what the score is. It's 6-2. Just get the out.
Reminder, Rex Paquette is 11 years old, one of the young ones on this team, but he's made some heady plays, and he is 1 out away from winning an elimination game and keeping Darien's summer going. Here's Milo Sheridan. Paquette's got that breaking ball dialed in right now. Strike one.
Boy, it's a good breaking ball, too. He'll start that right on that outside corner, has some great break off the plate, gets the swing and miss.
Throws it again, misses for a ball. It's 1-1.
Very poised for an 11-year-old. I mean, there's a reason why they told us he has ice in his veins.
A little hesitation on that delivery for the strike. Gives a little con. Let's go to the crowd. The 1-2 pitch. Good check by Sheridan.
I mean, for Paquette, that's a heck of a pitch. A 1-2 slider down and away, a little bit off the plate for a swing and a miss.
Sheridan fights that one off.
Now does he go right back to it? Just with the fastball up and in. Does he go with his bread and butter?
Back to the pitcher. Paquette with the flip and finally gathered at first. A little extra drama, but it's Connecticut that wins it by a final score of 6-2. They will next play Wednesday, 5 p.m. on ESPN against the loser of tomorrow's matchup between New York and New Jersey.
I'll tell you what, for Connecticut, it was one huge inning where they were able to score 5. You got to be able to give it to Charlie McLean, who started this game off, and then Rex Paquette to finish it.
Congratulations to Lincoln on a fine summer. Connecticut need to keep fighting right to the very end because Lincoln had those elimination game wins, but unable to do it today against Darien. So we update the bracket. New York and New Jersey will meet 1 p.m. tomorrow, a matchup of 1-0 teams. The winner of that game will play in the championship game Friday night, 7 o'clock here at Breen Field. The loser of that game will take on Connecticut. The winner of that Wednesday game will play in that championship game. 1 game winner take all. That's when double elimination goes away in that championship game. But it's Connecticut that wins this elimination game against Rhode Island by a final score of 6-2. Be sure to be with us bright and early tomorrow morning. We've got 3 games here in Bristol starting at 9 a.m. New England showdown between Vermont and Massachusetts. For Gabby Sanchez and our crew, I'm Eric Freed. Thank you for being with us. Good night from Bristol.